Hello there. The leader of the opposition, Jeremy Corbyn, has called for a meeting with the other opposition party leaders to thrash out a plan to stop a no-deal Brexit on the 31st of October. In 10 weeks' time today, at 11 p.m. on the evening of Halloween, the UK is due to exit the EU under both domestic UK law and EU law. But of course, with no realistic chance of an agreement in the offing, it looks more and more likely that the UK will be leaving the EU without a deal. But Jeremy Corbyn does not like this. He knows that if Boris gets the UK out of the EU as promised by the 31st of October, then Labour's chances of winning a general election in the near future would be slim. But he also knows that slimmer still would be the chances of Jeremy Corbyn remaining the Labour Party leader for that much longer. He needs a victory and he needs it quick. So he sees his opportunity arising from him as the leader of the opposition, tabling an official vote of no confidence in the Boris Johnson Conservative government, then rallying MPs around himself to form a new government. That new government would then get an Article 50 extension for a general election, where he hopes he can offer enough free stuff to the masses to win it. But it has become abundantly clear that he has not got the support of MPs. They want another MP, a backbench MP, to lead that new government to take the country through a second EU referendum, not a general election. So Corbyn has sent a letter to the other opposition leaders and prominent anti-Brexit Tory MPs to try to get them to meet with him at midday next Tuesday the 27th of August to convince them to back him. Jeremy Corbyn was due to be in Ghana, but has decided to postpone his international commitments so as to keep his power grab on course. In his letter, Corbyn talked about the UK heading into a constitutional and political storm, and he wanted MPs to work with him to do everything they can to stop a no-deal Brexit. Because he knows that is what he is 100% reliant on. Having enough MPs on his side to support him personally after the House has voted no confidence in the Boris Johnson government. But Corbyn will realise that those MPs know that only he can force a vote on a motion of no confidence in the government. So can he trust them if they do promise to back him all the way? After all, they could just drop him like a bad habit and choose someone else, and they'd potentially have 2 weeks to do it in. Unless Boris Johnson decides to wait out the 2 weeks and force a post-Brexit Day general election, of course. But while Corbyn's been busy doing that, the French President Emmanuel Macron has been talking over the head of Boris Johnson, basically appealing directly to MPs and peers in Westminster by saying that they have the ability to reverse Brexit by revoking the Article 50 letter right up until the last moment. Now the thing for me though is that when being told what's good or bad for this country, you have to identify who's saying it. The UK voters said they think it best to leave the European Union. But the people saying we should stay in it are 1. Politicians of foreign countries that rely on us to import their goods and to pay them an extra weekly fee for the honour. 2. Politicians of UK parties who wish the parts of the UK they represent to leave the UK and become separate EU member states. 3. Rabid far-left Marxists that would make this country destitute in months, not years. 4. Politicians and establishment figures that want the UK to be assimilated into a greater EU project. 5. Large corporate businesses that see the nation-state as putting borders up between them and more profit. And that's just a quick list. Please feel free to add to it in the comments section. Now I know where I stand here. How about you? Please share and comment, and thank you for watching. Please do like and share this video, and also subscribe to my channel. And when subscribing, Please do remember to press on the little bell next to the subscribe button. That way you'll get an alert every single time I put up a new video. Thank you very much for watching.